This is the long-lasting sweat-proof drugstore makeup look that I'm going to be doing all summer. Always starting off with the Bioma Milky Toner, then going in with the Bubble Water Slide Serum. I'm using my Bioma SPF. Your skin prep is so important, especially for summer makeup. I really like to go for a lot of luminosity, so I'm using my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is the kind of glowy and glassy skin I want before I start my makeup. Primer is going to be so important when you do your summer makeup. I'm going in with a grippy primer like I usually do. This is the Maybelline Grippy Serum, and it's really lightweight, but also has that tackiness that we're going for. I don't usually wear foundation during the summer because I feel like I'm going to sweat it all off. I'm going to go in with my NYX Bare With Me concealer. Put it anywhere I have a little bit of scarring, also going under the eyes. This concealer is more of a serum consistency, so it's going to be really lightweight. Looks and feels pretty natural, but it still has a good amount of coverage. Taking my Physicians Formula Glow to Go stick, I'm just going to use the cream bronzer for today. It is so buttery and it'll just melt into my skin. For cream blush, I'm going to take this Milani Cheat Kiss. This color is so pretty. It's a little bit more sheer, but it adds a little bit of extra glow. I want my makeup to last and I want to look glowy and not oily, so I always make sure that I go in with powder. I'm going to tap out any creasing concealer first. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes with a powder puff. The immediate difference is crazy. I'm making sure I set my T-zone. NYX Buttermelt bronzer is always to go over my cream bronzer. This is a very long-lasting powder bronzer. I like to add some down my nose to add some dimension. Making sure you blend it down the neck as well. Taking a little fluffy brush and just popping some in my crease. Back in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just baking a little bit down the sides of my nose. Taking this NYX Buttermelt blush. It's this really pretty peachy color. It makes your blush look a little bit more natural. I like to blend my blush into my under eyes just a little bit so that everything looks really seamless. Also gonna put a little bit on my chin and my forehead. I'm gonna add some of this Wet n Wild highlighter to the middle of my face to brighten everything up. Do the inner corners and also down my nose. Dust off the light baking that I did. A bit of blush right here in the middle of my nose. I'm gonna put on this NYX Ivy lip stain and let it sit for a little bit while I do my brows. Fill my brows in normally, and I'm using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Brows are pretty simple, but if you were wondering how I do them, I already have a tutorial up. I personally like doing an eyeshadow wing during the summer, especially a brown eyeshadow. So I'm taking this Jason Wu Beauty palette and just using a little brush, making a little small wing. The eyeshadow wing is softer and it takes no time to do it all, but I feel like it makes the biggest difference as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off this NYX IV lip stain. It doesn't give me a whole lot of color, but I always like to have a base lip stain on. I'm gonna use my NYX Duck Plump lip liner. This lip liner is great. It's really creamy and lasts a really long time, and it is a little bit plumping, so it makes my lips look bigger. Topping it off with this L'Oreal lip oil. Setting spray is so important to make sure that this lasts the whole day. I'm gonna start off with the NYX Face Glue setting spray. Just a little bit to add some more luminosity back to my skin. And then once that dries, going in with the L'Oreal 3-second setting mist. This is hairspray for your face and your makeup will last with this. And this is the final drugstore summer makeup look. I know that this makeup is going to last because we layered our products and we set and we prep our skin and makeup really well. I'm obsessed with this makeup look. You will catch me wearing this all summer. Bye guys.